Welcome everybody to we're going to call this the world premiere Savage Monday podcast. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Whether you're driving to work, listening to us, tuning in, or you driving home from work, or it's just a day during the week. It don't have to be Monday. You can listen to this on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. Don't matter. We bring it to y'all. All right. And hey, here we are, right? The world premiere. That's what we're going to stick with. The world premiere. I like it. The world premiere. But hey, today's Monday, right? We going to get to work. We going to grind today, and we going to be savages. And that's what this whole thing is, right? We going to be savages. We going to stir some stuff up, and we going to get busy. It don't matter if you're a guy, a girl, a kid, whatever. I don't think kids should really be listening in, but you never know. Hey, I ain't mad at it. So we'll try to keep it as clean as possible. But y'all know me. Y'all know I like to curse a little bit. So I'll try to watch my mouth. But today's Monday, man. You ever had just like the Monday blues? I guess they call it. Is that what they call it? The Monday blues? Where you just, man, you get up, your alarm goes off in the morning. You might hit that snooze 3 or 4 times. And like, damn, I ain't trying to get up. I ain't trying to do that. I go deal with this bullshit today. I gotta go do this. I gotta do that. But guess what? We ain't doing it today. We ain't doing it this week. I challenge all y'all to a 3-day challenge. I ain't even gonna say a full week. 3-day challenge. Little things, right? We'll take little wins. Let's start this one. 3-day challenge. Don't hit the snooze button. Set your alarm for whatever time you gotta get up. Whether it be 5:30, 5, 6, 4, whatever time you got to get up in the morning, don't hit that snooze button for 3 days. 3 days. And see how well you feel about it. It's going to be life-changing. I'm telling you, we're going to change lives here. But some things you got to do, right, when changing your life, changing things, changing different aspects of things, is you got to change your bad habits. Get rid of them habits. Get them out of here. And do some things good, right? Do some good things. Break them chains, right? Let the dog off his leash. Let me see that dog in you. Let me see that fight in you. That's what you got to do. It's Monday. It's a day. It's a hard day. You might have had a rough weekend, or you might have had a fun weekend, and you don't want it to end. But this is where the real savages come out. And that's all y'all listeners. That's everybody tuning in. We all part of this. And we gonna let it out. But before we get too crazy, I know it's the world premiere. Like, I like that. The world premiere. That sounds good. The world premiere. But yesterday was Father's Day. So I want to wish all you fathers out there a happy Father's Day. And kind of speaking on, stopping bad habits, changing them. Or starting some good ones, breaking them chains, getting a dog off his leash, right? Us dads, we need to make a change. We need to change some things up, right? And it starts at home with your kids. We're fathers because we have children. Without children, we wouldn't be fathers. I mean, you can look at the word father in a bunch of different ways. You could be a father to different things, right? I'm not saying a father to a plant or some shit like that. But you could be, a father to all different kinds. You could be a role model. You could be a mentor. People that's the word of somebody that looks up to you, right? Somebody that sees you as somebody they can look for when they need something, or look deep down in themselves, right? Look down in themselves and think about what would you do, right? What would dad do? What would my dad do, or whatever? And some people don't have that. Some people didn't have that. Their dad wasn't in their life. So that's where other people come into play, And that's what I'm saying is we got to be savages, right? We got to grind every day and show people how great we could be, how motivated, self-control, all that stuff. And it's hard. It's hard. I know it's hard. Self-control, I know it's hard. I'll be fighting with it too. But you know what? I get up every morning. I put my shoes on my feet and I kick the door open as I walk out that mouth trucking door. Like I said, I'm trying to keep my mouth simple on this one. We're going to try to keep it, but you kick that door as you walk out. You say, today going to be a good ass day. We're going to tear some stuff up, right? We're going to kick them old habits to the back and we're going to start some new ones and break them chains. We're going to have haters. We're going to have haters on the Savage Mondays. That's what we want. That's the goal. We want some haters today. Because if you ain't got haters, it means you ain't doing things right. And that leads me kind of to another thing. As people be hating, right? Just think about it. Just think about it. Why do people hate on other people? Some people just don't like people. That's okay. But most of the time, when somebody doesn't like somebody, they just leave them alone. I know that's kind of what I do. If I don't like somebody, I don't mess with them. I don't really talk to them unless I have to. But other than that, like, yeah, I ain't even thinking about you. You out the door. And that's what we got to do, right? Because that's what us savages, we don't hate on people. That's one thing we will not do. We don't hate on nobody. We show love, we spread love. But we going to grind and we going to get it hard. We going to hustle, right? We going to make that money. We going to hustle. It don't even have to be about money though. But we going to hustle. We going to grind and have a good time with life, right? So once again, happy Father's Day. I just want to get that out the way. Happy Father's Day. But like I said, Savage Mondays. It's new, you know. I've been thinking about this change for a while. I've been thinking about it for some time. We gotta motivate each other. Not just motivate ourselves, but motivate each other, whether it be at work, at home, in life, whatever it is. Pick somebody up, you know, help somebody. Or be the problem. Be the problem, you know. And in turn, I don't think people understand is when I say be the problem, don't be the solution. Is with you being the problem. And I'm not saying go and mess with people and do nonsense. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying go do nonsense. But what I'm saying is make people work harder for what they want. Make them do it themselves. I'm not saying, you know, don't let them have it or be an asshole or anything like that. But what I'm saying is when people work for and they see, oh, I put all this blood, sweat, and tears into something, they value it more, right? They cherish it. And when they get past all the hurdles and past all the hurdles that we going through right now, you can be like, dang, I made it. I did it. Now what's next? Because I know that shit was hard and I know I made it past that. What can I pass next? And that's the thing. And that's part of the thing is with being a dad, right? I keep coming back to this. It was Father's Day, but I keep coming back to this dad thing. Is some dads are the disciplinaries. Some are loving. Some are caring. You know? And I think we all got to kind of bring that together, right? Because as being a father, being a mentor, being a leader, whatever it may be, you can't just spoon feed everybody. You can't spoon feed your children, right? And I'm not telling people how to be a dad or anything like that. Whatever works for you, works for you. I'm not saying that, you know, can't do this or can't do that. I don't know the play. I ain't got the play-by-play. I ain't got it. I got my own playbook, but it ain't the best. But I go through it, right? And you got to let them struggle a little bit, right? You got to let them find their way in life, but you got to kind of direct their path. And you can't let them just, you know, completely fail. But failure is the first step of succeeding, right? Because if you do something and you grind and you like, damn, I'm getting it after today. I'm doing this or I'm doing that, whatever. And then bam, you hit a brick wall. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? What's your next move, son? What are you going to do? My boy, what you going to do? you got to keep moving. You got to keep moving forward because the world ain't stopping. You ain't going to stop. You know, we ain't going to quit. On this Monday, we ain't going to quit. So that kind of puts it into them that they can keep going, right? They're not, just because they had a step back or a failure, right, doesn't mean that we're going to stop. And that's what we're doing, right? We might have hit some step backs last week. We might have had some bad habits last week. But today, we're going to change it all. We're going to change some things. We're going to get rid of those bad habits. We're going to start some new ones. Whether it be, going on a diet or hitting the gym or just working towards things you want in life. If you want a new car or a house, whatever, a new couch, a TV, whatever it may be, we going to take them steps forward to it. So it don't matter, right? So that's what we're stepping through. So you got to get rid of those bad habits. And some things I'm going to let y'all in on what I'm going to do. I'm doing I kind of started the 3-day challenge. I already beat it and succeeded it. But this is what we're going to do. We're going to start up. So I'm starting as I'm doing a healthier lifestyle, right? I'm going to start cutting out a lot of fatty things. I'm trying to lose a little bit of this, what they call it, spare tire around the belly. I'm trying to get rid of it. So we're going to start doing better. More active activities. And it don't even have to be nothing crazy, but just being outside, doing other stuff. And that's what we're going to do starting today. Kick them bad habits. Stop drinking so much soda. Stop eating so much junk food. High protein, low carbs, we getting it. Whatever it may be, right? 3-day challenge, we getting it. And I challenge y'all to a 3-day challenge, whether no matter what it be. If you want to quit smoking, want to quit drinking, want to quit doing whatever, right? 3-day challenge. Start a good new habit. It takes 7 days to start a habit, 21 days to quit one. So start some good new ones. You feel me? On this Monday, start some good new ones. But I'm not going to go too crazy on this episode. We got some good ones. This is the world premiere Savage Mondays. All right? I keep saying it. I'm going to get it stuck in y'all head. Ain't that what they say? Savage Monday, you say it 7 times, they're going to hear it. It's that number 7, that life number, keeps popping up for me. Something going on with that number 7. Yeah, if you know, you know. I know y'all know what I'm talking about. That life number keep popping up. 777. But I'm going to leave y'all with this one, right? This is what we're going to do. At the end of every episode, we're going to do a little inspirational quote, I guess you could say, and let y'all determine how y'all go forth on relating this or just living your life towards it, right? And we kind of talked today about haters, about different things, hustling, grinding, moving forward, kicking them old habits, starting some new good ones, breaking them chains out, letting that dog out. Let me see that fight in you this week. Show everybody that savage that's in you, that dog. Let that dog out this week. But think about this. Hustle until your haters asking you if you're hiring. Think about it. Hustle until your haters are asking you if you're hiring. 2024. Get some damn haters and always be a freaking savage. Peace.